So what are the goals for the charity committee this year?
The same as always, to raise as much money as possible for our schools for charities. So Habitat for Humanity, Wildlife Hong Kong, Orbis, and Plastic Free Seas.
So what is the Community Service Committee about?
So the Community Service Committee is a group of Year 12s, and we work with Miss Chu and Miss Ip, and our aim is to get as many students involved as possible in giving back to the community. So we want them to be from a range of year groups and not just from Year 12. So we have 3 main projects in Community Service Committee, and they're all related to English enrichment programs for students who want to enhance their English skills. So the 3 projects that we mainly have are Farm Road's Buddy Reading Program, EPS, which is English Play Stations, and Kids for Kids.
It sounds like you guys have a lot planned, but what issues has COVID presented in terms of these plans, and how's the committee dealing with these issues?
Yeah, so COVID, as with many other interruptions, has inhibited some of our activities as a committee. For example, Valentine's Day, that happened in the midst of all the uncertainty and online school being prolonged, etc. This was cancelled. We wanted to do that traditional rose ordering service, but like I said, that was cancelled. We have an event coming up actually, where a hack day is on March 25th. You can check the bulletin for details closer to that time. And there are things like advocacy barriers, as we'd usually do things like assemblies to inform students of how they can participate.
That's good to hear. So how well has the KGV community been receptive to the charity committee?
Yeah, I think we have seen a lot of enthusiasm of the KG5 community, especially earlier on in the year. We were lucky to have this event done with before online learning. It was like a tutor group fundraising events. Basically, each tutor group had given a day, like in a month, and they can come up with any activities they want to in order to raise money. This can include stuff like, putting marbles in a box and then asking students how many marbles are there in a box, stuff like that. Or even, stuff like putting some photos of teachers and asking students to throw sponges on them with paying some amount of money. So these were different activities organized, and this was a highly successful event. Over 25 tutor groups participated in this. They all came up with their own activities, raised a lot of money, and did that. And also, in addition, in our dress casual day for Christmas, like on that Christmas day, we raised over 25,000 Hong Kong dollars, which was, very good. It was one of the highest in like the last few years.
Why do you think, why is it important for students to get involved with community service?
IB students mainly care about community service for like the shiny cast, which is perfectly fine. But in general, like I said, it's pretty rewarding to work with the same people, the same group of people, and you're all good people. You all want to help these random kids. And yeah, even if you don't need cast, I think community service is just a really great way to give back to the community and see more than like our tiny slice of the world.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell the viewers about the committee before we end?
So follow us on Instagram at CSC_KGVHK. If you have any feedback towards what we do as a committee or wish to get involved, please feel free to DM us on Instagram or email Ms. Chu, Jocelyn, or I. And finally, I just want people to know that I personally really enjoy the committee, and it consists of absolutely amazing people who do amazing work, and I'm so proud to be in it. And I fully compel everyone who's watching this to help out in the future, or maybe even try and take part in the committee in the future when you are year 12 as well.